Hello, Sangeeta.
Hello, Ariane. How are you?
Can't see you, Sangeeta.
Okay. Right.
Let's try to get you.
No, I think I had to. Where's my camera?
It's okay. We're all setting this up. So, oh, I can see you now. Hello, Sangeeta.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
I'm going to.
So, show us where you are.
Oops. Sorry. Yes. What?
So are we in your studio area, in your artistic studio area?
Yes, you are. You can see, yes, all my stuff in the background.
So some beautiful ladies in the back.
Yes. Today I decided to hide this one.
Okay. So while we're waiting for a few other Gaia members to join us, I saw that you've launched a challenge.
Yes.
So Sangeeta, while we're online, while we're live doing our first Gaia online, why don't you introduce yourself, your name, what you do, what your passion is, and tell us a little bit about the challenge that you have launched. Is it today that you've launched it?
Yes, yeah. So I did it last night, so people must have seen it today. So I was in the process of doing another one. Halfway through, I don't know why my phone stopped recording. So I've got to do part 2. I don't know, I just feel like we all need, because, you know, I started doing my art social and I was really enjoying teaching art, although I can't claim that I'm an expert, but, you know, I believe that art is therapeutic and it's engaging. Just even 15 minutes, you know, you really do benefit from it. So it was really difficult for me because, you know, I just can't do online recording with my face. So it was like a big thing. But last night I just thought, no, let me just try it. Tried it. I thought it's going to be very embarrassing, but you know, what the hell, I'll just post it. So I'm trying to keep very simple challenges. It's not even a challenge. It's a very simple drawing activity that can be done either just for yourself or with your family. You can all, you know, just sit around the table and spend 15 minutes or, you know, how much ever time you want to spend. And
I think it's a great idea, Sangeeta, especially with everything happening. And tomorrow is the last day where the children will go to school.
Yes.
So everyone will be at home. We need to keep everyone busy. And it's not just for parents, it's for parents and adults.
Yes,
who are at home. And to keep sane, isn't it? Art is a great way to escape, isn't it, Sangeeta?
Absolutely. You'll have to excuse me. There's something going on in the kitchen, so I'm sorry. I'll just be back.
So let's check. I think we had Harjot popping around as well. So if you just joined us here online, my name is Ariane. I'm the founder of the Gaia Network, a not-for-profit association based in West London for women in business. And we run monthly events where we get experts to share their skills and expertise with our members on various subjects on business and self-development as well. Grace will be joining us hopefully shortly. She's the co-founder of the Gaia Network. And together with Rosanna, originally, we founded the Gaia Network over a year ago now, and we've been running a lot of different events. And with everything happening, we've decided to take everything online. Grace is going to introduce, when she's going to join us, the new feature, which is called Share and Conquer. She's going to tell us all about it. And we're going to be focusing on sharing our skills, our expertise, and uplifting each other during those difficult times. Is everything okay, Sangeeta, your end?
Yes.
I can see Harjat, who's trying to get in. So I think she just needs, if she's okay, let's see.
Yeah, so I think the procedure is you have to download Zoom, install it, and then
Yes,
you need the meeting ID to join.
exactly. It's good to try it out this week. We'll be ready for the next week. Next week we have the lovely Shanice.
Hello. Yes.
She's going to be helping us with Instagram and taking pictures with our mobile phone. So she's going to be delivering the workshop, the presentation online, and you'll be able to join the live as well. Let's see. She's still trying. Yeah, she needs to download the app. How was your day so far, Sangeeta?
To be honest, when there is no sunshine, I struggle. So yesterday and today, it's just been like really difficult.
I'm with you on that, Sangeeta. I'm exactly the same. I love the sun. I come from the south of France, where there's plenty of sun, and it didn't used to affect me so much before, but now it really does affect me.
Yes.
We have Grace, who's just, I think she's going to be joining us shortly. Let me see. So yes, same here, Sangeeta. Exactly the same. Maria says my internet just died. Maria from Money Chats. I'll try again shortly. Okay. And I think Grace will be joining us shortly. Yes, so we need some sunshine. That's why I'm wearing orange, Sangeeta.
Oh.
I'm wearing orange to try to uplift.
I know. So yeah, for me, I just have to, I think that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this art challenge as well. So at least you have a little block of time. And I also find that once you start doing it, you can just sit and continue for a long time. So it's getting started is important.
I think we just had Grace joining us. Let's unmute audio.
Yeah, for me, I just have to, I think that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this art challenge as well. So at least you have a little block of time.
Hello, Grace.
That once you start doing
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Ah, so I've been watching it on the laptop. I couldn't get on the laptop.
We can't see you.
You're not seeing the comments.
No, because I had to close that window, otherwise it was echoing.
It does. It echoes. Yes.
Okay.
How are you, Grace?
I am good. Not. I mean, I'm like everyone else right now.
Yes.
I am like everyone else. I can't. So basically, I can't get on my. Hold on, let me just try and see. Okay, 1 second. Yay!
Yeah, I can see you.
Yes, I was just saying it's good that we're trying it out, setting it up this week. We'll be ready for next week for Shanice with her presentation. So it's all good. Oh, Grace disappeared.
Oops. Well, it still says there's 3 participants. So I think she's probably muted her camera and microphone.
We have Christina, if you remember Sangeeta, Christina who's trying to join us as well. And I know Harjat could see us. So although she might not join us this time, maybe she'll download. So yes, ladies, you need to download Zoom, the app, or on your desktop or on your laptop in order to be able to join the Zoom. Or you can simply watch it, watch the streaming on Facebook. But we're not able to see it as we're doing the live, as Sangeeta mentioned, it does some echo. So it's best to join us on the Zoom if you want to participate. We've lost Grace. Okay, we've got Christina who's joining us. Let's see. Connecting from her iPhone. It's all very exciting.
It's interesting, you know, we're trying new things.
Yes, well, we have to. One of my friends is a teacher, and they were training her today to carry on giving her course, her classes on Zoom from next week.
I've heard a lot of people are doing that, even with children.
Yes, so that's really good.
Yeah, I think with art it's a bit difficult because if I'm doing it on the table, then, you know, the camera is over there. So I don't know how I could do it.
Hello, Christina.
Hi. I look awful right now.
Yeah, me too. I'm just in my, you know.
I literally haven't done anything to myself.
No, don't worry.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, Christina.
I won't interrupt you. I was listening.
Please join us. How are you feeling now, Christina? Are you feeling much better?
Yes. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better that obviously now my work situation, I don't have to go in, travel into work. And obviously that was my main stress at the moment. Yes, to be continued, because I've just heard from a colleague that they're going to talk about something tomorrow, so I don't even know how much longer they're going to be open now. So
we just have to take everything as they progress.
Yes.
Yes, everything is like this. We just have to be patient and be able to adapt. I think that's the secret of all, being able to adapt in any situation and stay calm and patient.
But I think also, like, not to beat yourself up if you do get anxiety about it. Like, just let yourself feel that way, and then you get stronger after. Because
yes,
you can't expect not to get any anxiety in this. We're not used to this kind of thing, so it's
Of course, I agree, Christina. It's unusual, very unusual.
And we shouldn't feel guilty for anxiety and
It's a completely normal reaction. We're out of our habits, comfort zone. It's really unusual. I had a bit of a panic attack last week. It suddenly hit me. It's like I ended up calling my brother-in-law at 3 a.m.
Yeah. Oh.
So I completely get it.
No, I was the same. The worst for me was it took me about half an hour to leave my flat today to go to the shop because I was so scared just to leave. Yeah. I was like, should I go? And then I kept thinking, I'll go tomorrow. But then I'm like, it's not going to go away. You're going to feel the same way when you leave. It will get worse. So I thought, go now. Go before the weekend, before it gets so crowded with kids everywhere. And shall we
share some tips? I found that I have been listening to some specific videos in the morning that help me, or having a little routine in the morning that help me be in the right frame of mind. Would you like to share what you've been doing, what you've tried to do that seems to be helping you?
Yeah, definitely. For me, actually, I find usually I listen to like a lot of rock music and this kind of stuff, and it gets you quite hyper. So instead of doing that I usually like, I do listen to that when I'm at home. But if I was going to the supermarket, I find like a very calming, not vocal, just noises, like calming, like meditation music from YouTube. Doesn't matter, anything. And I just play that so that when I look around me, I just feel a lot calmer. So it helped me to get through going to the shop. Like, it was that bad. Like I couldn't even go outside, but actually just calming music and speak to a couple of friends before I left. And then when I got back, they said, call me when you get back. So it gives you an aim, like, oh, once I've done that, I'm going to do this after. So it feels like you're not on your own, like someone's waiting for you to call them. So that helped me a lot.
Oh, that's good, actually.
Also, when I'm exercising in the park, it's so empty. I'm just doing my little running and some shadow boxing and stuff like that. I just say hi to random people, and it really helped me. They probably think I'm completely insane, but it's okay. I just said hi, and they said, oh, do I know you? I said, no, just saying hi. And it made me feel connected with people, even though they're not near you. Or but yeah, that's me.
That's really good. Hey, Grace, you're back.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
We're sharing on morning routines that have helped us to get in the right frame of mind with everything happening. So do you have anything you'd like to share, Grace, that helps you in the morning? I think you had mentioned your yoga routine.
Yes, literally last Monday, last Sunday night, I went to bed thinking life just feels too chaotic right now. And with everything going on, usually I can manage it, but with everything going on, I was like, I need a routine. And then from Monday, I started implementing a routine. So I'm getting up at the same time every day, allowing my time space to journal for 15 minutes, then get out of bed and wash in a 15-minute block, then yoga, and then getting the children ready. And oh my gosh, why did I not know about a routine before? It's amazing. So yeah, I'm going to stick to that.
And it's five of you, Grace, in the household?
Yes.
So you definitely need a routine to get everyone in place, right?
In order, but I've never really done it like that until now. For 16 years, I've not done it like that. But now, yeah, and morning, following through the day, and evening as well.
Yeah.
Having a routine.
I do something similar. If you remember, Grace, we have our little routine as well, where every morning I do a little bit of work before leaving the house. Then it's exercise time. Then it's breakfast time with my husband, and then we carry on the rest. So we do have a regular routine, and I find that it really does keep us sane in a way.
Yeah, it's like knowing.
Sorry, what I missed. What's your routine?
So usually recently I've added listening to some motivational videos, more calming ones in the morning, just because of everything happening. So just to put me in the right frame of mind. Then I do a little bit of work. Then it's exercise time for 1 hour. And then after that, I'll have breakfast, which is more of a brunch with my husband, and then carrying on with the rest of the day. So that's what we've been doing, but I've added recently some motivational videos to watch to calm me down a little bit, because I do get a little bit anxious.
Okay. Grace, what are you doing with the kids? What's your routine?
So like the morning looks like I'm up, my alarm goes off at 6:15. I've just tried to push it a little bit earlier. I journal, I shower, and then like make sure the children's clothes are ready. I tell them it's time to get up, and they'll get themselves ready while I'm sorting out breakfast and doing yoga. Yoga with Adrienne on YouTube. I will post the link. She's amazing. Yoga with Adrienne on YouTube. And then, once that's done, the children have eaten, we're out the house.
Okay.
And just getting, because
But then now, with the children at home, from Monday.
Yes, from Monday, I don't know.
You have a plan?
I literally don't know. But I'm going to try, and I think in my head, I'm thinking I might just still wake up at that time or even earlier to get some work done. Maybe I'll go to bed I'm going to try and go to bed at 9 and rise at 4, because there's a lot of stuff that I want to do. Like, I really need to make sure that we keep it going online.
Hello.
Hi.
All right, let him join. Hello. Hey, how are you doing?
Good. Mama.
Daddy, you're gonna have to ask Daddy. Mummy's busy.
But can I tell them?
No, Mummy's in a conversation.
What does he want to do?
He wants to have a conversation with me, and I've had to say,
Oh, of course.
Christina disappeared.
Yeah.
I've seen Harjot somewhere, but I think so what we need to make sure for next week is that everyone downloads the Zoom app or software on their laptop or their desktop, because we have Shanice joining us next week.
I didn't have to do that. I got the link off the WhatsApp, but I don't know what's happened with the link, but there's a different link on the email, so I don't know whether like there's 2 different links.
Which one did you use, Sangeeta?
Well, for me, I clicked on the link, it didn't load, so then there was a message saying if it doesn't load, download. So I had to download. This is on my computer, on my iMac. I'm using Safari.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll share both. I'll share the email that I sent, Grace, which has both.
Sorry, I didn't use the email. It's just from the Facebook, post.
Grace, did you want to explain the concept of share and conquer?
Yes, so share and conquer is what we're planning to do at the beginning of each session, because there's always that little window of waiting for everyone to arrive. We thought if we can be there early to start on time, then within that first 15-20 minutes we can all create a space to share our challenges that we are facing in our business, and everyone pitches in to help solve that problem. So it could be like a challenge that you're having that week, or a challenge that you've had for a little while and you're struggling to find the answer to. Yeah, I think more brains are better than one, and we're all very intelligent women with different perspectives, so hopefully we can find some answers.
And I think you're right, Grace. Different perspective on something is really helpful, regardless of expertise in a particular area. Just the way of looking at something in a different way itself is really helpful.
Yes.
So absolutely, I think it would be amazing. And also just connecting with each other online. I think we know that we're going to focus on business, but it doesn't have to be only for business.
I like because, well, can I interrupt? I have something to ask Grace. So I started reading The Artist's Way of Life. I know you read it, you do it. So initially I was really excited about the journaling because I'm not a morning person.
Mm-hmm.
I can't like get up and exercise or, be full of energy. So I found that really nice. Initially I was just, I started writing a little story and, but I found that it just became like another diary. And I don't want it to be another diary, because then you're just, most of the time just complaining and, just stating what happened the day before. So what is your experience? And, I just don't know what to do.
I think the fact that you are looking at it like a diary shows that you're still very much journaling with your conscious mind. And I think she even says in the book, there's a point where we all feel like that. We're like, and we just don't want to, we kind of want to stop. And she's like, that's where you push through, because there comes a point where you start to free write. And that feeling of free writing, I feel like it's how people explain meditation when they get to a certain point in meditation, which is like, I think they call it transcendental, yes, that one. I get to a point in my journaling where I'm like,
oh my goodness, like, where is this coming from? I'm solving all my problems because somewhere the answer is lying within. So now I've got to a point where my practice is very much like I can ask myself, this is the problem that I'm having, and then I will just start to write the answer and the solution. It never lets me down, that voice. When I find that voice, it never lets me down. So I think you have to get to a place where you're journaling and you're saying blah, 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 saying the same old whatever, this feels like a diary, got nothing to say. Do you know, it gets to the point where it's not making any sense, and allow that higher self to come through.
Okay, so I think I'll start again from tomorrow, because I kind of stopped last, I don't know, 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I think maybe I'll start doing that again. I just, yeah, I guess I should just write something. And I don't want it to be a diary. I just want it to be something.
No.
You know?
No, and like, just like, I explore like writing my darkest things on there, like just getting it out. And don't get me wrong, sometimes I don't do the full 3 pages, but I think the whole point of doing the 3 pages is so you can get to that higher voice.
Yeah.
Don't write anything and everything. The stuff that scares you, the stuff that you're thinking about should be the stuff that's coming out on the paper, all the little words in your head.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll read the book again. I mean, I didn't finish reading it because I just read 1 chapter. I was trying to do this. I also found that, artist date and things like that. Last few years, I have been a lot more independent. So I go to like art galleries and things, walks on my own. So I think from that point of view, I don't need that as much.
Yeah.
I also have found my passion, which is again, yay. So some of those things I think, oh damn, why didn't I find this book 20 years back?
Yeah.
But it's okay. That's good to know. Thanks for sharing. I'll probably come back to you on that one again.
Yes, happy to chat.
Cool. Christina, we were just talking about this book. It's called Artist's Way of Life. And
nice.
Grace has already done it. She's been doing it for a few years, is it?
Yeah, I've been journaling. I've been doing the morning pages.
Yeah. So one of the things the book mentions is to journal, which is first thing in the morning, you get up and just write anything that comes to your mind. You just put it down. The reason I like that is because I'm not, a morning person. Exercising, something that is not me. So for me, I found that easy. So maybe you could try an idea.
Oh, nice. I mean, I sometimes do write down my feelings and thoughts and stuff. And I find drawing and painting is more, I kind of put my feelings in my drawings and stuff as well. So I find that good.
So what do you do, Christina?
I work in sales, but I also like to paint, draw, design. I studied design.
Oh, wow.
So I always have a little sketchbook and I'm drawing and making things.
Yeah.
I recently made some clothing items, things like that. So this one, What about you?
I was in IT, and last few years I've been more into art, so now I'm an artist.
Oh, yeah. Nice. What do you make and do?
I paint. I sketch. I paint. I do all sorts of media.
It's her studio behind her.
Oh, yeah. I was just looking close. Nice. What kind of stuff? I'm trying to see, but obviously the pictures are very small.
Right, I'll just bring it and show it to you, ladies.
Oh.
Nice. Have an online art gallery.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
She's going Ariane is blushing.
I like the colour. I missed that. What was that?
Ariane covered her eyes.
There you go then.
She was just I could see her changing colour.
No, it's nice. I like it.
So these are actually about body confidence.
Yes.
I love that.
And we've commissioned Sangeeta to draw some painting for our guest speakers, so as a present. So she made some, didn't she, Grace?
She makes some beautiful gifts.
Beautiful gifts for
nice. Amazing, really
Yeah,
nice.
so
Reminds me actually like stuff like Modigliani and this kind of female nudes, but like all different perspectives, and it's very nice.
thank you.
Which other artists you're inspired by?
Oh my God, I think, you know, I have to come up with the typical Van Gogh and...
No, I mean, maybe you know someone that maybe I didn't know that I can look at.
Maybe you should follow each other.
That would be nice. Yeah,
follow each other on Instagram, because I know that Sangeeta, you post quite a lot of your work online. And actually, something we mentioned at the beginning, Sangeeta has started running a challenge online. Do you want to explain what it's about, Sangeeta?
Yes, so it's for everybody and anybody, adults, kids. You can do it with your family, especially now that the kids are going to be home. And
yeah.
So it's
everyone.
everyone. And yeah, it even helps me. So it's a very simple, basic drawing challenge.
Okay.
I've just put the first one. You can check it on my Facebook page or Instagram or YouTube.
Well, we'd love to, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's quite simple. Paper, pencil, that's all you need. If you have paints, then go ahead and explore with that. But I'm just giving you like a little starting point, a topic, and you know, just you can take it from there. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, to post one every day. And so, you know, please use it.
I'll join you online. I will.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. Please, I guess send me your details, or
yeah, I think once this is over, I'll just put it in the comment section.
Yep. Share your handles, your social media handles. So Instagram and Facebook on the Gaia group, so you can connect with each other.
Yeah.
Would be great. Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah. Grace, anything else?
Have you spoken about how everyone's dealing with work during this time, like what everyone's thinking about work-wise? And is anyone, I know a lot of people in my network are transitioning to have more of an online presence and get their work out there.
We haven't. We were just catching up, really seeing how everyone was and trying to cope with staying sane. we haven't I think mental health is a very big one to start with. I was saying I had a little bit of adjustments. I'm sure I wasn't the only one.
No.
Dealing with all this fear, panic around us. And I think you mentioned that, Grace, you stopped listening and watching so much online because it creates a lot of anxiety, doesn't it?
Yeah. I had to switch off the news and
me too.
Tune into the important bits whenever there was an announcement.
I just want the facts. I don't want to know. It's as horrible as it sounds. I'm very sad for the people that are losing their lives. I really am. I cried quite a lot, and I can't do it anymore. It's not going to help me. It's not going to help the people that have passed away. It's not going to help anyone. So we have to be strong. It's not easy to be strong.
No.
But you can think of the people, and if you're religious or if you're not, you can pray for them and their family. And I've been doing that personally. That's helped me have some peace. But we have to accept that it's very sad, and we can't change that. We're not supposed to change that. We're supposed to accept that and find a way to cope. What's left.
So I think to come back to your question, Grace, we can focus a little bit more on the business side of things as it progresses. Absolutely, most of the small businesses now are taking everything online. I was saying one of my friends is a teacher, and today they were teaching her how to deliver her classes on Zoom, starting next week. Yes, a lot, not only small businesses, but teachers. And I think, Grace, you have taken all your courses and classes, or you're about to? What is happening your end, Grace?
So I've just created a platform for children, for parents of children under the age of 5 to come online in a private Facebook group and get some, like what I do, which is education. It's very interactive. I'm going to create a timetable and just deliver like 15 minutes of what I would do in a nursery, obviously tailor it so it can be done online, and do a bit of singing and drama and storytelling.
Where's the singing today, Grace?
Yay, we want a song.
Yes.
We want a
But
song.
I can do children's singing, I can do preschool singing, but
that's okay, we can be children today.
And I have taken everything online as well. I'm running 2 groups on Facebook, one for startups and one for small businesses. We're focusing on the finance side of the small business. I've teamed up with Maria, whom you know from the Gaia Network. We're delivering weekly updates on CCGM Consulting as we are getting the updates ourselves. So we're having a live Facebook tomorrow at 5 p.m. on the finance side of small businesses. So if you're around, you can tune in. It will be on Facebook. So we're updating everyone on the latest financial updates for small business owners.
Can I have a yogurt, please?
So that's it. And then we have Shanice next week. It's Thursday, isn't it, Grace?
Well, yeah, yes.
I can check. Yeah, it was 25th at 7 o'clock. Or was it 7:30?
25th, so it's Wednesday. Wednesday at...
it's Thursday today, yeah. Okay.
Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that's it, my end. Grace, do you have anything else to add for today?
Do I have everything? Just, I guess, say, like, positive. I guess finding good music has helped. Like I heard you, Christina, say about your rock music. I think that's really key. Like finding music that uplifts you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing that today as well. You know, listening good music, and I was just lying there, you know, not able to do anything. But
and the power of Netflix. There's so many good films that I never had time to watch. Now
I think now is the time. I'm kind of looking forward to all of this. Actually, I think we have time. You know, that we normally spend traveling, getting somewhere. You know, we can save time. And yes, there's so much good stuff.
The adjustment factor was, I mean, everyone's situation is different, because Ariane, you were saying about the work and how people were coping. For me, obviously, I was not really coping, as you know, in our private chats. I was kept in a retail environment until pretty much I would have been there yesterday, in a retail environment, and that's dealing face to face with people that I don't know, coming in off the street, and I was not happy about the situation. Many people were not. So it was like literally taking it into my hands and saying, look, if there's any chance for me to leave, I would, you know. So I've been given the opportunity to take annual leave now. I've taken it, and apparently I've heard today that there is some rumor going around that they may not even be open for much longer anyway. So I'm actually quite glad I used my instinct.
I think you did the right thing.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to feel I'm stuck there, to be honest. It's not a nice feeling. So yeah, positivity.
Yes, and maybe one other thing, I've started reincorporating gratitude in the morning. Maybe you use this in your journaling as well. I had participated in a challenge. I think it was just after New Year, a gratitude challenge for 30 days, and oh my goodness, it had changed changed my my perception of life. Really, it was a huge change, and I've started reincorporating that this week. So first thing in the morning, what am I grateful for, and that has helped me. Have you tried it?
I think with gratitude, the way I was brought up, I was actually on my WhatsApp family group. I was actually telling my dad, thanks for bringing us up quite brave and sensible, because there are lots of things that that I have absorbed. And gratitude, as you go along, as you do things, it's something my mom, always does, and it's something I've absorbed. So I think that's kept me, sane. Especially the last few years, I had a really bad time, and it's really kept me sane. And during the day, as you're doing things, you can just tell yourself that, whether it is, your car, or whether you see a beautiful tree, or whatever.
Also,
if you're having this really tasty food, you have to be grateful for that. It's just remind yourself. Yeah.
Even this situation, it makes you so grateful for everything. I was almost in tears when I found the hand wash. I was crying. Because I was looking for 1 hour for a hand wash, and I found one in the local store, and it was very expensive, but I was so
Yes. Also, dishwashing liquid is absolutely fabulous.
Yes.
Fairy. It's excellent.
And they say
that's so
bars,
true.
don't use bars. Don't use bars of soap, because you touch it with a dirty hand.
Yeah.
And you keep touching it. And some people are not realizing this. And I'm sure you all know that anyway, but some people I know have said, why don't you just buy a bar of soap? I said, because it defeats the whole point. Like, you don't touch the little plunger, you use your elbow, then you don't touch anything. So people are not realizing, basic things like that. So yeah.
Raise gratitude.
Yeah, so I think gratitude's quite ingrained in me, although I do definitely have times when I'm quite the pessimist, but now definitely gratitude is, my son said to me today, Mummy, why are you always happy? And I was like, oh, that makes me feel like I'm winning, because he's getting the perception that I'm happy. And it's little things like walking out in the morning and I'll say, good morning world, good morning birds, good morning, and it just get.
Oh, come on, I can see a song coming. Come on.
Let me get my guitar.
Yeah.
Do you play guitar?
Who wants a song?
A little bit.
Oh, wow. Let's do it, and I think that would be a great way to end the session. A song and a bit of music.
I have no songs in my head.
Make it up.
I'll have to clean the guitar, you see.
Okay, next time.
I'll have to sanitize the guitar.
Oh, God. But yeah, another thing that I really like is writing down little wins. Just little wins in the day, because sometimes I can't, or sometimes gratitude gets quite repetitive, because my gratitude, if I think about gratitude, I always have to go to the big things, like thank you for life, thank you for my home. So I find
what's that one?
It's
a
jar, and I write positive things that happen to me, and when I feel down, I pick one out.
That's cute. I like it.
So
it's not my idea. I got it from a Pinterest idea, and it was part of the gratitude challenge, actually. So that's one thing that stayed with me from that challenge.
Maybe I'm gonna try, Ariane. I like it. Nice.
Okay, so please leave your links, handles on the comments, Sangeeta and Christina.
Yep,
definitely. That would be great. Yep.
Right, thank you very much.
Definitely.
Oh, thank you for this opportunity.
So
it's
lovely.
really nice. And it's lovely to see the familiar, friendly faces at this time. So it means a lot to me.
Mama.
Who's that? Hello.
Hey.
Hi. Oh, hello there. Cutie.
Oh,
Oh, got more.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got more.
no.
Yeah.
Hello there.
And we have a doggy.
Really?
Doggy here as
God.
well. Another brother.
Oh, sweet.
All right, so now, okay, fabulous. We managed to run this successfully-ish. Well done, everyone.
Sorry about my battery.
Well done, and do stay in touch. You know where to find us. And until the next one next week.
See you next week.
Good night. Good night.